of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. Here's a look at some of the stats for Hassan Whiteside.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Anthony, and it's Covington in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley the duo with the forward. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
So Sacramento will get the first possession. Lillard against Fox. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Bagley finds Hield. Here's Whiteside. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Nurkic. Covington wide open. He fires. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. Lobbed up there for Fox.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
Here's Lillard. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. The pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Covington against Barnes. McCollum kicks to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Bagley. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Hield the pass to Bagley. Gets a very good look and converts.
6'11", showing he's got a J. Marvin Bagley can be an offensive problem.
Now here's McCollum. A 17-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
Well, his passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good. McCollum.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line. And
so McCollum nails both of them. For First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Lillard against Fox. Pass to Hield. Fades. And he overshot that one, missing.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Lillard with the bucket.
Well, Lillard and Steph Curry, we talk about their unlimited range on display that time from Damian.
Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Fox finds Hield. Back to Fox. Hield against McCollum. Out to the wing. That's good from Fox on the assist by Hield. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. McCollum passes to Lillard. High post, Nurkic. Outside, Covington. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
For Sacramento, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. In the corner, it's Hield. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, here's Lillard. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Nurkic. That one drops for him. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
And let's see if they bring that same attacking mindset with them into this game. They should. It worked like a charm last time, getting so many guys in foul trouble.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Robert Covington. Fox passes to Hield. Here is Whiteside. Lets it go from deep. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball. Count it. Good.
Now McCollum a blur that time in transition. A quick-footed guard who runs the floor like a gazelle.
Now Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Free throw drops for Hield. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective.
Both free throws good from Hield. Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the off right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
Season never really ends. Now Anthony. Harrison Barnes missing on the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Hield. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Fox. Bagley trying to free himself up. And Fox gets it to go. He's got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard with it. He's got 6. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Hield outside. There's the pass to Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Barnes getting to the inside. He sees that the defense is closing in, and he still takes the hit.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
That's good from Barnes. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Such a great, well-rounded NBA career experience Harrison Barnes has had. From being the main guy on the team to a role player on a championship caliber one, he's always willing to accept his role and provide solid leadership.
Fox with it. He's against Cantor. Fox finds Bagley. Sacramento moving it around. Sacramento again missing. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by 4. McCollum no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Portland's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Lillard the pass to Giles. The tray. And it's Lillard missing. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Hawks. Halliburton passes to Fox. Right side Bagley. Back to Fox. And it's blocked.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
Here's Trent. And it's denied by Fox. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
It's tipped. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
Trailblazers trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Lillard missing.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Sacramento making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Hood finds Lillard. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 11 points.
Now it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Now here is Halliburton. He's guarded closely. Lets it go from 11. Parker. It's hauled in by Trent. Portland trailing here. Lillard with no one around. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching. And I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s. But I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And Joseph drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Hood. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Canner. Pass to Giles. 6 on the shot clock. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
And stolen by Hood. That ties it up. Here's Joseph. 8 points his last outing. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup. And the Kings lead by 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Portland with the ball. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
4 on the clock. They get it back. Cantor, the pass to Giles. Cantor's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Joseph, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Joseph.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Joseph drops them both. And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. Jacks up a three. The Trailblazers rebound. Jones, no luck. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Parker inside, covered by Lillard. The shot comes out. Trailblazers trail by 4. Cranes the jumper to finish the break.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Hood against Joseph. Poked away and stolen by Lillard. And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for Sacramento. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping him. And before the game, we talked about that with him.
I think in the past, anytime I got into a rhythm and had a big game, the next game I would be like, I don't want to come out and try to force it to happen again. You know, I just kind of let the game happen. And this year it was like, keep going, keep being aggressive, keep attacking.
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there, because some of them are getting thrown back.
We've got Parker. Corey Joseph is out there with Halliburton. And there's Rashawn Holmes. And it's Bielitsa in at the power forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here is Joseph. Passes it to Holmes. 6 to shoot. Now Bielitsa. Over Jones. From the right block, the shot is good. And the Kings lead by 4.
Yeah, Bielitsa pushing right through the contact that time.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. And Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. Bielitsa against Jones. Nurkic the pass to Canner. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 14.
Well, he's effective in the catch and shoot dating back to his college days. Lillard has brought that skill to the pros.
Bielitsa passes to Halliburton. Nurkic with the block. And he's able to get it back. Parker outside. This one for 3. Sinks the triple. He's got 5.
Nice to see Jabari Parker looking more and more comfortable behind the three-point line.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Jones. Here's Nurkic. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Whiteside's checked in for Sacramento. Hield comes in for Corey Joseph. They get it back. Whiteside. And at last, they get one to fall.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second-chance opportunities.
Mccollum passes to Anthony. McCollum against Hield.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star, Damian Lillard, said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way. But they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. The first free throw is good.
Bielitsa can surprise you at times, not just as a shooter, but pump faking, putting the ball on the deck, and trying to become a playmaker. As long as he's under control, he can do some nice things out there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Here's Anthony. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Bielitsa's game might be mostly finesse, but there are times when he gets aggressive.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think his teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability. Much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If you can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweet stroke.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Corey Joseph. David, what's the update?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer, who told me that he got poked in the eye, and because of it, he can't really see out of it currently. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McCollum passes to Anthony. Outside, Covington. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Covington's got 8 points.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
To the inside. And Bielitsa kicks to Parker. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to the Hawks. Outside Hood. Off target with his 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
So awesome to see Jabari Parker return to form especially when he's rising up.
Now here's McCollum. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Sacramento. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Bielitsa. Harrison Barnes comes in for Jabari Parker. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Halliburton. Outside Hood. Back to McCollum. Goes up from the top of the key. And Anthony gets it to go.
You can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. Try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Healed outside. Launches a three. They grab their own miss. Here's Barnes. Nurkic with the block. And they get it back. But they recover it. And another shot. Just 5 to shoot. 3 on 3. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Heads up play by Rodney Hood.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. Kicks it to Heel. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Harry Giles is checked in for the Trailblazers. Free throw good, Fox.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Portland with the ball. Now McCollum. 6 points for him. Pass to Nurkic. To the paint. Here's Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's McCollum. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Fox passes to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The defense giving up way too much space, which allows Whiteside some speed on the drive. As a result, he throws it down in their faces.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Giles. Defended by Bagley.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders when he's in the game. A great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
And he makes the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Fox with it. He's got 20. He kicks it to Heel. It's blocked. And a wide open look for McCollum. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
Healed outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, the defender on their heels as Healed was coming right at him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first one falls.
Quietly, Buddy Hield has had some good moments in the NBA thus far. I know coming in, a lot of attention as a high draft choice, but his offensive game and the players around him as they get better are helping Buddy Hield out.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Both free throws good from Hield. And here's McCollum. 8 points for him. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Pretty good floor awareness from Barnes there. When the break is on, he knows how to get out, get wide, run.
Trailblazers trail by 7. McCollum outside. Sinks that one from the post. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Whiteside. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Buddy Hield. Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now, here's Fox. He's got 20. Barnes finds Bagley. Outside, Joseph. Back to Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket counts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Lillard. He's got 14. Inside. Count that one, and the Kings lead has been cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Trent.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now, while we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up, let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at McCollum. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
Lillard producing right now and finding ways to torch this defense, just filling up the stat sheet.
Holmes passes to Barnes. Back to Holmes. It's blocked. Second chance shot. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
That free throw good from Lillard. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Sacramento leading by 5. 1:37 left to play in the first half. Fox against Lillard. Fires it up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Outside, Joseph. Now Holmes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Trent.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Lillard against Fox. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
40 seconds left here in the second. Trent passes to Giles. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. For Portland, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa comes in for Barnes, and Halliburton subbed in for Joseph. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Back to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. He can't get that one. Excellent D from Cantor. Here's Trent, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Well, he typically carries such a heavy load on offense. Lillard shows the energy to get it done on defense as well.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They were always within striking distance. 5 points was their biggest deficit. You could see them develop a sense of urgency in the second quarter. And it got them a 1-point lead here at halftime. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressed me the most. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 1. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. And Sacramento has possession. Outside, Fox. Fader on the way. And the rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Lillard with the bucket.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
The Kings trail by 3. Here's Fox. Barnes outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Continues to try to work to find some consistency, does Harrison Barnes, and right there knocking at the defense's door.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. Portland leading. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Back to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Up again. And Covington stays with it. Covington's got 12 in the game.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Fox. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Covington down low. Covered by Barnes. Anthony can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Fox. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
2.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, Fox had quite a year in Kentucky before he decided to turn pro and became the 5th pick in 2017 in the NBA draft.
Fox hits them both. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Mccollum outside. Back to Lillard. Lets a floater go. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Fox against Lillard. Barnes outside. Five on the clock. Buries it down low. Barnes has got 8.
And Harrison Barnes had to make a slight adjustment that time. Really soft touch.
Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Nurkic with it, out guarded by Hield. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Good on the shot. Lillard's got 26. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lillard against Fox. Hield outside. And that's good off the glass that time. He's got 9.
Good job in the mid-range. Buddy Hield getting squared up and scores.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. McCollum against Hield, and the basket by McCollum.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Hield dishes to Fox. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Well, hard to get Fox off of his center of gravity. So low, so quick, and phenomenal at scoring when he gets hit.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. It's a 1-point game. Hield against McCollum. Lillard from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Fox against Lillard. Hield outside. Passes to Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Whiteside to the inside. Over Anthony. A second chance effort. That one no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Hield attacking. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Here's Lillard. He's got 29 points. And there's the pass to Covington. McCollum with the ball. Covered by Hield. And the basket by McCollum. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Parker's checked in for the Kings. Bielitsa comes in for Harrison Barnes. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Hood's checked in for Robert Covington. Parker finds Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer. And he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
Here's Lillard. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Down low, Anthony. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Anthony's got 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Hield. Hood comes in with the double team. Fires from 18. Parker's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's McCollum. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together. And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Bielitsa. He's putting up 6 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And the basket by McCollum.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. It's tipped and stolen by Lillard. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Hield outside. Not going to go that time. Anthony with the defensive effort. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Anthony dishes to Lillard. From outside, off the mark. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Offensive rebound. Another shot. And Bielitsa kicks to Bagley. And his offense just hasn't been there.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Sacramento making some changes. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Bagley. And Halliburton subbed in for Buddy Hield. Pass to Cantor. Here's Trent. Dishes to McCollum. To the paint, poked loose. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Cantor, and he uses the glass on the layup. Cantor's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland.
A reliable finisher who can score in a multitude of ways. Cantor is a tough cover down low.
Got a hand on it, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cantor. On defense, Portland. Parker outside. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Halliburton missing. Trailblazers leading by 14. Here's Trent. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. You look at Halliburton, third in assists and a great leader.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star Game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained, and I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in, and I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point.
Shooting two.
And the first one at the line is good. Fox hits them both. McCollum with the ball. 20 points for him. Anthony trying to get open. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 22 points.
Well, as his confidence grows, McCollum gets himself into attack mode, and that's where his game goes to another level. Beautiful drive by the young phenom.
Fox passes to Halliburton. Back to Fox. Pass to Holmes. Lets it go from 11. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists now in the game. Portland leading by 13. And here's McCollum. 22 points for him. Fires the three. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. From 7. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 5 rebounds tonight. McCollum. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for C.J. McCollum. 3rd in three-point shooting, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. And the first one drops. And so Jones nails both of them. 1:36 left in the third. Now here's Fox. He has 29. Out to Parker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Parker's got 9.
Parker liking to pull the trigger from that spot. That one got off pretty quick.
And Portland has possession. At one point, they led by 16. The pass to Carmelo. Cantor inside. He's against Parker. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 to shoot. Here's Trent. Portland again missing. Cantor kicks to McCollum. Goes back up. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Parker. The shot's good from Cantor.
And it's not a secret. Cantor is a major factor on the offensive glass thanks to his size, strength, and excellent hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Trent passes to Cantor. McCollum outside. Back to Cantor. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Cantor's got 6 here in this quarter.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game, and it's Fox with the jam.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
McCollum outside. No good. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, look, offensively, we're getting great looks. We're getting great threes. We're getting out. Just stay with it, all right? Keep knocking them down when they're there. Let's go.
Well, that's Terry Stotts happy with the pace right now and how they're running through options. They're on a roll right now, obviously, with the score.
Absolutely. This is how the offense is designed to work. Put the defense back on its heels and just keep attacking.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Rashawn Holmes, De'Aaron Fox out there with Halliburton. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Whiteside in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Trent. And stolen by Whiteside. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Here's Halliburton. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Excellent job by Nurkic to go right into the defense and get hit. Then he buries the shot.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for McCollum. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Fox is double. And Holmes throws it down.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Trailblazers leading by 10. Trent passes to Lillard. Three-pointer. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's good from Halliburton. And so he hits both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Trent. He dishes it to Lillard. Pass to Trent. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort and stolen by Barnes. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Out to the right wing. Here's Halliburton. It's deflected.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Kept alive. Kicks it out to Covington from past the arc. Portland again missing.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Snatched up. Hole.
Too much at back. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Lillard surveying the D. Here's Nurkic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Hassan Whiteside.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Sacramento making some changes. Bagley comes in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Buddy Hield in for Halliburton. And a switch here also for Portland. Hood's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Nurkic, another talented player from Europe, playing in Croatia before coming over to the NBA, and the international game continues to make an impact on how it's played here.
Hood against Hield. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Hield. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Passes it to Nurkic. Hood with it. Cantor kicks to Covington. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hood. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Barnes. And they're running. And stolen by Lillard.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Not a perfect trip to the line, but at least he made this game a two-possession affair.
The Kings trail by 5. Right side, high post. Now the dish to Barnes. And Covington sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And Sacramento has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Back to Hood. Lillard attacking, and it goes out of bounds. That one off heel.
My buddy with a good awareness defensively there and a nice job in his effort defending.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Nurkic. Second shot opportunity. Here's Cantor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
And this is what he's worked on. As Cantor has become a more polished inside scorer, he's been drawing more fouls.
First free throw is good. And Cantor drops them both.
Such a big guy, Cantor, but also incredibly lean. At the NBA Combine, for instance, he tested out at 6% body fat, an extraordinarily low number for a man of his size.
Fox is double. Here's Hield. No good that time. Great D that time from Hood. Dishes to Cantor. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And putting the defender in a difficult spot. Cantor with the strong frame. Hard to stop on that.
That's good from Cantor. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Fox with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Hield left side. Now the pass to Bagley. Back to Hield. Here's the 3. Sacramento again missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Good on the wing. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Whiteside's.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
And here's Hood. It's Covington on the wing. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
All-out effort all the time. Covington was undrafted, and he's worked his way into NBA minutes.
Hield against Hood.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Portland leading by 7. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Hood deciding where to go with it. Pass to Cantor. From the arc. Bagley with the rebound. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Shoots over Fox. Rebound by the Kings. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they kept the defense off balance.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Portland leading. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. McCollum with the bounce pass. Portland, no good that time either.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Nurkic against Whiteside. Here's Bagley. Just 5 on the clock. Tips it up, and Hield able to finish. Hield's got 10 points here in the second half.
Refusing to let that possession end, but he did a nice job fighting hard to keep playing.
Pass to Cannon. Lillard way outside. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. And it's the Kings with the ball. To the inside. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Fox.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. It's McCollum on the wing. Can they get it? He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. McCollum's got 24 points.
Now CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
Hield outside. Launches it. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Covington the open look. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And for Portland, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Nurkic finds McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers trail by 3. McCollum kicks to Lillard. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 14 points here in the second half. Timeout called by the Kings.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Here's Sacramento now. They're on a 16-7 run. Passes to Fox. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And it's nice to see Whiteside stepping up in a big way with buckets like that.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And the pass to Nurkic. He can't get that one to fall. And the Kings going the other way now. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Harrison Barnes has been in some big ones, and that's a big shot.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard outside. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Covington inside the line. Misses off the right eye.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Lillard outside. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Shoots over Fox, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Lillard's got 36.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Pass to Whiteside, trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Trailblazers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Holmes. Sacramento's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. On the wing, Heel. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. A 3 from Barnes. Good on the triple. And now a 9-point Sacramento lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. From outside the arc. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 39.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
20 seconds left in the game. James outside. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last 3 years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.